Find a point on the circle A with equation this, which is closest to the circle B with equation this. So if we are given two circles, suppose, and we need to find a point on this circle. So we have here, say this is A and this is B. So we need to find a point which is closest. Obviously the point closest would lie on the line joining the centers of the two circles. So it would be this point. Okay, so this is the thing to understand here, that you have to draw a line joining the centers, and the point that they are asking for, the point on circle A, whichever is A or B. If it was a point on B, then it would be this point. So so it must lie on the line joining the two centers. Okay, so then we move on. We do the question, answer the question. So we have the center and we have the radius of the two circles. So if I say circle A and the center is 5, 4 and radius is 2, and for circle B you'd have the center as 1, 1 and radius as 1 as well. So now to draw the circles, if we are to draw it with respect to the axes, as in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be the center of one center, because it's 1, 1, and I would have to draw this circle. And the other center would be at 5, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 4. So it would be somewhere here. So this is 1, 1 and this is 5, 4 with radius 2. So this is the other circle, right? So it's not very well drawn, but I don't think it matters much. So this is the other circle. So now this center is 5, 4. So I have to draw a line joining the centers. Oh, line. So so this is my line joining the centers of the two circles. So 1, 1 and 5, 4. Now the point which is closest, this is circle A and this is circle B. The point which is closest to circle B and lies on A would be this point. So that's the point, right? So now our question is, how do we find out the coordinates of that point? So what we will do is, we know the radius. If this point was say M, so we know AM, it would be the radius, that is 2, and we know the radius of, say, this point is N, but we need to find the coordinates of M. We can say, assume the coordinates are AB. So we know BN as well, that is 1. So we can find the center. So if A was the center, and here if I had B as the center, so I can say AB would be 5 minus 1 whole square plus 4 minus 1 whole square. That equals 4 square, that's 16, plus 9, and that is square root of 25, and that is 5. So we know AB is 5. Okay, so if I could, do it again. So if you had A and B and this whole thing is 5, have this bit as n, and here we have m, and we know this is 2, we know this is 1. So you see bm is equal to, so mn would be 2 plus 1, 3, 5 minus 3 is 2. So bm would be 3, and so what we can write is the x coordinate. We have said m is AB, so we can write that m is A, or the x coordinate would be, what is the coordinate of B? The coordinate of B is 1, 1. So we'd have 1 plus the, from B to M, you have to travel to 3/5, isn't it? So this is 3. So you have to travel 3/5 of the distance, so 3 out of 5 times the difference in the x coordinate. So if I can write difference in x coordinate would be 5 minus 1, that is 4. And similarly, if I write difference in y coordinate, that would be 4 minus 1, and that is 3. So here the x coordinate, or m, x coordinate of m, that is A. So we can write again just to make it clear, x coordinate. So A is 1 plus 3/5 of the difference, that is 4. That is 5 plus 12 out of 5, that is 17 out of 5, and that would be 5 times 3 is 15.4. Okay, that's 3.4. And the y coordinate for m, y coordinate, so that is B, and that would be equal to, we start with the y coordinate of B, which is 1 plus, once again, 3/5 times the difference, so that is 3 here, so 3, so that would be 1 plus 9 out of 5, and that is 14 out of 5, and that is 2 is 10, and 4, 2.8. So the coordinates of M are, so I can write coordinates of M would be 3.4 and 2.8, and that is the answer.